The care of the past has always been in your hands. The FTAA is introducing a series of new policies to help you in your work of sustaining both the past and today. Following recent events, FTAA management teams have been diligently working on new policies and procedures to prevent similar instances of uncontrolled rippling and temporal instability. Together, your leaders have worked to develop this new non-intervention policy for incursion teams entering eras upstream of our own. The director and our senior leaders want to assure you, the hard-working staff of the FTAA, that this new policy does not mean we will stop doing the important work we always have. It simply means our way of working has changed. Historical research, observation, and the gathering of new knowledge has always been a keystone of our organization's mission. Our new non-intervention policy should not noticeably impact this work. We will still be investigating the past, monitoring the present for temporal anomalies, finding new information about where we came from, and analyzing eras other than our own for potentially useful resources or potential vulnerabilities. Intelligence gathering missions, both up and downstream of our current era, will continue. However, agents will be operating under strict guidelines to create as few impacts as possible. Using our broad worldwide network of temporal observation and monitoring stations, the FTAA will analyze each mission for temporal impact, paying attention to critical ripples during missions and analyzing the stability of the time stream every moment agents are in eras prior to our own. If detected anomalous impacts rise above a predetermined threshold, fail-safe protocols will be initiated for incursion teams, including emergency extraction or other means of ceasing impactful activity. In addition, the quartzite walled observatory at Raven Rock will now be staffed with a total of 4 persons at all times to maintain a constant eye of the storm warning system and safeguard against larger temporal disruption. The FTAA's Office of Chronographic Ethics is in the process of developing a more detailed guide for employees, staff, and contractors when undertaking excursions to eras upstream of our own. While development of those guidelines is in progress, FTAA staff are urged to exercise extreme caution when visiting other eras. Recent events have shown the impacts that small alterations to the past, even when well-intentioned, may introduce. A policy of non-intervention will allow employees, staff, and contractors to visit the past without introducing unexpected paradoxes or alterations to the present. FTAA leadership underscores that this new policy will not limit our ongoing diplomatic relationships with prior eras. These missions were already operating within a rigid structure to avoid introducing excessive foreknowledge to past actors. Objects, resources, and individuals will still only be extracted from prior eras at predetermined end-of-life instances, as not to endanger causality. Likewise, the new policy will not impact intelligence gathering missions to downstream eras, as impacts will not affect causality or endanger our current era. The FTAA is committed to a safe and responsible temporal investigation program, free from widespread paradoxes or sustained causal disruption. With your help, we can keep the present safe by being careful in the past. Thank you, and good luck in your work with the FTAA.